Hello, welcome to the Allotment Journey YouTube channel. So, I don't even know where to start on this one. I've already made a number of different attempts to try and say this, but it's terrible. Someone came and took my fish, killed my fish, just totally abused my space, which was terrible. So, yeah, so I'll give you a bit of background to the story. So, there's a picture that you can see of Bjorn Talks there. Shout out to his YouTube channel. He's a very, very good content maker. And he recently made a video about an area that he frequents that was very messy, and someone made a big mess in the forest. So I watched that video and I thought to myself, do you know what? I need to go to my allotment and I need to tidy up, because my allotment's right next to the woodland and I want it to blend in as much as possible, and I want people to look at it and not think that there's like trash there, basically, that it's a tidy space, well looked after as much as possible. It's very difficult to do that, but anyway. So after this realization that I needed to tidy up my allotment, I had a day off recently due to a cancellation, and I spent the entire day on my allotment tidying up, and little did I know that would be the last time I would have with some of my fish. So I made a real effort to make the place really nice and tidy. And then the next time I came, I found my pond trashed. Not only was the pond trashed, there were like loads of things all around the place. Like, it wasn't just my space that was affected. My neighbour above and my neighbour below were also affected. And there was stuff all over. And I should not laugh because it's not funny, but I have been laughing at it because whoever's done this is seriously deranged and they've got some serious mental health issues. Now, I think it's the kind of younger end of the spectrum. I think we're talking people between the ages of 10 and 15, I think. So this is young people, but it's very sad. You should know from a young age that killing things is not acceptable. Killing pets is a terrible thing. These fish are my pets. I did very well to look after them so far. So I got them 4 months ago. So for 4 months, they've been fine. 2 of them died of natural causes. And now out of the 28 that were in the pond, I don't know how many's left. Possibly less than 10. Today I counted 3. So I will count them at some point. At some point. It's not really... I don't know what to say, but I will count them at some point, and I'll find out how many are missing, and that'll be that. But what I wanted to talk about was crime and penalty. So the people who did this, let's say they are between the ages of 10 and 15, and they are caught for doing this, I think a fitting penalty would be to pay for the fish that they have either killed or stolen, and tidy up. That is what I think would be a fair penalty for what they have done. Now, I'm not sure if human beings learn from penalty, if that is the ultimate way of sort of proceeding with how we do things. However, it would make me feel a lot better if I was able to just buy the amount of fish that were either taken or killed, and someone tidied up the mess that they had made. I think that would be fair. So I'm going to try and leave comments on in the video, and I would like it if someone would comment and just let me know what would you do if this happened to you. How would you punish these people if you caught them? And if they were between the ages of 10 and 15, what would be a fitting penalty for committing this crime? Because it is a crime, because it's criminal damage and it's unnecessary harm to animals, which is it's really bad. It's really bad, and trespassing. So yeah, so that's that. I don't really know what I can say much more than that, so I might just leave it at that. And I'll keep you updated. I won't be putting any more fish into the pond until the site's secure. I went there today and there were weird things moved around, so whoever's done it has come back, and I will be getting some cameras set up, but that is not a quick fix, so that's unfortunate. But I would love to catch these people and make sure that they pay the penalty for the crime that they have done. I don't know what miners get for criminal damage, if anything. Be interesting to find out. But yeah, that's that. Sad times, because I spent a lot of time and effort working on that pond, working on the quality of the water. All right, it wasn't super clean. My ethos was to just get through the winter and get some solar pumps in the spring and give it a good clean. And I reckoned until then the fish would have survived, and they would have. Oh, and that's the other thing as well. They put a deodorant can in the pond, so I'm not sure whether that was to kill the fish or just general littering. But it's obviously it's not good for the water. It's a flammable substance. I don't know how malicious that is, whether it was just some idiotic kid and he dropped his deodorant, or someone specifically wanted to get deodorant in the water to kill the fish, which is like a whole step above just trashing a place. Obviously, these people are extremely demented. I mean, these are small, like 1 inch goldfish, and to kill them it's really really sad. And if it's the people that I think it is, then they're like way way bigger than these little defenseless fish, and that killing them is just really bad on so many levels. If I actually saw them doing it, I would be so angry, and I don't know what kind of reaction I would have. And more than likely, it might end up super violent because I've got a lot of very sharp tools laying about on the side, and I may, in rage, get tempted to use them, and I wouldn't want that. But whoever it is playing a very dangerous game, because those fish mean a lot to me. They mean a lot to my daughter. They mean a lot to my daughter's friend. They mean a lot to a lot of my friends. And they are important because they provide fertilizer for my crops. And my crops are very important to me and my community. Yeah, don't really want to go into it too much more, but if you've watched this long, thank you. And if you've got any ideas on how what the penalty should be for these people if I catch them, then I would be very interested to know that. What is that? So anyway, thank you, and I'll see you again soon.